Hi all, welcome back to more Space Engineers. And this is the fourth take. My recording software keeps dying on me. So basically what I'm doing right now is, first I want to say happy Thursday everybody. Hope you having a fantastic week, and that you're hopefully the week's shaping up to be something good for you. If not, at least we have the weekend. Anyway, so yeah, basically what's been going on is, for the folks who were not here for the live stream on Friday, I have started playing Space Engineers again. We are doing a solo survival game. And as you can see, we are on planetary this time. The last few playthroughs that I've done have been in space. I had been saying that I wanted to do an actual survival playthrough. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing an actual survival playthrough on the planet. So basically what happened is that we do have environmental threats turned on, so we get the meteor storms. We were able to get beginnings of a base established during the live stream. If you haven't seen it, I'll put links to it down in the description below. You can also find it on the main channel. Should be still, it actually might still be in, no, by the time you're seeing this it probably won't be on the front page anymore, but you never know. But like I said, I will put a link down there for everybody, that way you can find it nice and easy. And that looks like we are heading into a desert biome. Oh, so basically what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for ice. So we have nickel, we were able to find silver, we were able to find uranium, we've got magnesium, we've got iron. We've got some cobalt over by the base as well, or nickel. I think we have some cobalt over there too, somewhere. What I need is ice, and I don't have any nearby. So this could be rather messy. Mainly because of the fact that since I don't have any ice nearby, I'm not going to be able to have, hydrogen systems. And I'm running out of... I've only got about 7k ice left, which is honestly enough to keep me going for a while, but I'm not going to be able to use that to do any type of hydrogen thrusters. So I need to find an ice supply, either a body of water, which I am not seeing any of, or an ice cap. And from what I can see, there isn't a whole lot of anything around this place. This is not good. So we got the basic resources we need, but we don't have the advanced resources. So if you see a body of water, let me know. Right. Also might want to think about moving my base. I put it down in the middle of a valley. That might be stuff over there. Let's swing by this way and see. That's actually kind of an interesting spot. Little area tucked away back there in basically a dead-end valley. Come on, there's got to be water around this place somewhere. This is going to be a while. So, yeah. Space Engineers. So, the reason why I've done... let me see. Like I said, this is the fourth take on this video, so it's the middle of the night for me. So by the time I am done recording this, I should have enough time to get it edited, upload it, and while it's uploading, I am going to go to sleep, so. But I did want to show people that you can survive on the planet even with the environmental stuff turned on. Basically what I ended up doing was just digging a base. I dug a hole, basically. Moved the lander over, all of the things for the lander or from the lander into the hole, and started building my base. And I'll definitely walk you through it. Up on the top right corner, the time lapse that you're seeing is actually the full episode that I recorded, because I was going to do this with a little bit more of an RP slant, but it came out absolutely horrible. So that might be ice over there. We've got time. I'm not that worried about it. Alright. But yeah, no, it came out much worse than I thought it was going to be. Basically, I don't do well without scripts, and I didn't want to script it because I wanted it to be a little bit more, like I said, more of a light RP scenario than an actual full-on storytelling roleplay. So it didn't work quite the way I was hoping, so I wanted to go ahead and still use the footage because, well, you get to see all of the stuff that I did to build the base up to where it's at. And by the time we get back to the base, you'll have an idea of where we are as far as the build is concerned, and I'll take you on a quick tour of the new base as well. So, we need something to do in here, like a Game Boy or something. Yep, that is ice. So what I may end up doing is, if there is a lot of resource in this area, I may end up relocating my base. I haven't spent a whole lot of time or effort on the base right now, because what I could do is I could blueprint it. We'll see. Let me go external again, because I want to be on the lookout for resource discolorations. Lots of them over here too. What I may do is I may go ahead and pick up a couple of K of ice, and then on the way back we'll do a little bit of resource hopping over here, see if we've got all of the good stuff. I do still need to find gold. Have not found any gold yet. Only the silver. Wow, there's a lot of resource nodes over here. Of course, keep in mind that from that resource node that's in the center of the screen to that one that's now in the center of the screen is probably 1 kilometer, so it is scattered out there a bit, but that is still a lot of resource. And we've actually got more of the mountain ranges, the mountain types that I was looking for. I wanted more of a vertical cliff face close to resources, to make it a little easier to build into. But we ended up having to dig into the flat because, well, we were getting bombed from orbit. So I didn't want to lose the lander, so I went ahead and just built a quick base to get everything down and out of the way, and it just so happened that we had enough resources nearby that were worthwhile. So, all right, so we're getting a little bit closer there. Let's see where we at. That's not too bad. I have to say the game is rather beautiful. Eventually, what I want to do... Oh, look at that big lake over there. Trying to figure out if that lake is closer or the mountain is. Where's our base? Our base is over there. So the lake is going to be... That body of water is definitely going to be closer to the base overall. So let's go ahead and swing that way. There we go. And I put an extra reactor on this thing. I now have 9 small reactors. Little overkill, I know, right? So we've got the last one that I added was the one right here. But we've got 4 on either side. All of them are powered, right? Yeah. Just had to check to make sure. But yeah, we do have all of them powered so that we have enough power to not fall out of the air. As part of the episode between the live stream and this one, I had actually been trying to build this runabout, and I miscalculated a few things, went to take off, and well, it ate itself. So I don't actually think I have any footage of it. I think I did that portion of it off camera. I'll go check and see, and if I do, I'll throw that footage in here as well. So we are 45k out. We're going to let this thing come to a stop, mostly, because we want to avoid putting ourselves into a drastic overload situation. Because drastic overloads, when you are descending, usually means you're gonna crash. But this was what I was really hoping to find. You know what? We might be able to build into that mountain too, because there's a bit of a range there under us. I'm gonna get to the point where we are actually over the water. Well, ice, I should say. Alright. Let's use our exterior view so that we don't slam into anything ridiculously fast. Because what I want to do is, since we do have resources here in the area, I'm going to go ahead and scout these out a little bit, see what we've got. We'll definitely swing by the stuff over on the ice as well, because I think this would be a good area for a base. Let's see what we've got here. Anything useful? Got uranium, magnesium. Anything else is the question. Silicon. Has a whole lot of uranium. A lot of silicon. Silicone. Alright, so nickel. Oh, that's not good. That was close. That was a little closer than I wanted. So the rock has got nickel in it. That's good. Alright, so let's get ourselves a little bit more airborne here. And we're going to go ahead and head over to the water. Actually, we said we wanted to go hit the that resource as well. While we're here, what do we got? We want GPS. We're going to do from current position. We're going to rename this. So we had what? Uranium, silicon. There's a little bit of nickel over here. And magnesium, right? Alright, there we go. I think that was everything. If I missed anything, make sure you guys tell me. Alright. So we're going to fly out over here to the other side of the lake. We're going to check this resource out. Alright. See what we got here. Look, apparently we have ice. Oh, we've got nickel. Lots and lots of nickel. That is good. Is this really all nickel? This has got to be if this is nickel and cobalt. So yeah, we may be relocating over here. Nickel, cobalt, iron. Alright, see what we got over here, if we've got anything different. Now you always want to check these because you never know. You'll sometimes get little pockets of other resources in here. So we got nickel, iron, cobalt. And obviously ice. Alright. And small wing over here. So we're still looking for gold. Gold is the only thing I haven't found yet on the planet. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark this one. I should say that actually. And we saw a few more resource areas over here. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to finish scouting this area out. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and I will bring you back when we're a little bit further along. We will see you all shortly. And we're back. So yeah, basically on the approach to the base here, all of the stone area are where the meteorites have hit. Or the meteors, however you want to say it. Oh, but like I said, it's late or early depending on, you know, but coming up on just past 2 a.m. my time, so. Oh, but yeah, so let me go ahead and bring us into the base. As you can see, I have expanded quite a bit on it from what it was from the live stream, at least. Let's zoom ourselves in here. All right. And there we go. Easy enough. All right, so now we have to take all of the ice that we brought back. Because I've got about 8K in the cockpit. I've got another almost 3K on me. So not too bad of a supply run. Now, for the folks, I guess not everyone's seen this. So let me show you this really quick. So basically what I did is I had the lander over here, the atmospheric lander was in this area when we finally set down. I started breaking it down, put a small platform in over here, mainly to just mark the entrance to the cave that I was digging. And that leads to this, the vertical drop. Alright. So if you head down that passage directly in front of us, that'll actually take you to what's left of my current uranium supply. There's another uranium node just, well, if we consider the sunrise in the east, so just east and a little bit south of the base. First things first, let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Okay. So, we have our oxygen generator, we have an assembler, and then we have 3 refineries that have been fully upgraded with the effectiveness modules. What these do is each one of these basically increases your output by 25%, the amount of the resource that you get, or the amount of refined resource that you get. So each of these being fully upgraded means that it's putting out 2 times the resource that it normally would be able to produce. If you go down the steps, this will take you into the work area. Well, I shouldn't say work area, I should say the piping area. Basically, this is our maintenance area down here. You can see the framework that I've put in under here to hold the whole thing up. What I did do is I went ahead and piped all the refineries into storage down here, and this is actually piped in such a way that eventually those small cargo containers are going to come out, and we're going to put a large cargo container in, and this way I don't have to repipe everything. So it works for what it needs to do for now. So heading upstairs. Right. So down here, that is our magnesium deposit, and up here is our iron deposit. So with where we are, we've actually got pretty much everything that we need short term, even going as far as to say midterm, because of the fact that we do have a lot of magnesium in the area, so we can keep producing bullets specifically for our defense cannons. All right. So up we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of this ice. Just a bit more at least. And a few run-ins like this back and forth, and we'll have everything unloaded. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this off. Alright, so, oh, before I forget, so, like I said, this is eventually going to come out, and we're going to put a large cargo container, which is that 3x3 cube. But back here, we have our residential area, and since we do have the cryo chamber, that is piped into the inventory system, so we can use it to not only charge our energy, oxygen, and hydrogen, we can actually move things to and from the network as well. So that is one of the best reasons to put a cryopod in. The second best reason is that it is, you know, a good place to use as your when you go to log out, especially if you're on multiplayer. You really do need to have a cryopod if you're playing on server, because what will happen is that the game does not accurately track instances. So even though your character is kept in the instance, what ends up happening is that your character, when you log out, stays in game. Pardon me. My apologies for that. So, yeah, as I was saying, basically, you effectively stay in the game if you have a cryopod. What that means is that you can actually store your inventory on your body. That's something that you cannot do if you do not have a cryopod. So if you're doing something on a friendly PvP or PvE server, or just anything on any server, if you have a cryopod, you basically don't have to worry about losing everything that you're carrying when you log out. Now, the catch to this is, like I said, excuse me again. Yeah, way too early in the morning for me. So, as I say, with the cryopod, you just have so many advantages to it. It doesn't make sense not to. And I mean, look at this. This is ridiculously cheap. You can make these really, really early in game. I do recommend you wait until you have silicon source so you can make the glass. But if you're willing to sacrifice one of your solar panels, you can actually use it. So, what do we need? We have production. No, I do not want to make 100 of those. No, do not want to make 100 of those. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so do we have the nickel? I think we should have the nickel, right? $400. Yeah, we have plenty of nickel then. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. So I am going to go ahead and call this one here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below the video. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so, or you are new to the channel, you know the spiel. Hit that subscribe. You know you want to. It's something nice to do for a YouTuber. And even if you've done something nice today, good karma always stacks up. So... Anyway, I'm going to take off. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope to see you back here for more Space Engineers, or tomorrow for some Empyrean, as well as 7 Days to Die. And we will be doing the live stream on Friday, so, you know, if you haven't been around for one of those, you might want to come in, see what it's like. We do have a giveaway for No Man's Sky running as well. Should have seen that on Twitter. If not, I will post a link to it in the description of this video. That contest is closing at midnight on this Friday, the 5th. So if you don't get in time, it's an automated system. So there's nothing I'll be able to do. I won't be able to add you in. So if you're planning on entering, do so now. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks again for spending some time with me. I had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. That's another 2K uranium. That should be good for now. Alright. That'll keep us powered up for a little bit.